This is Chamonix main train station. As you can see, lovely mountain views all around. And people paragliding. Well, it's Tuesday 31st of July 2018. I'm pitched up. It's day one of the Chamonix to Zermatt haute route. I just came along the valley floor. I really didn't follow the path as I was meant to, I guess. Doesn't really matter. That mountain just there is part of the Tour de Mont Blanc. I didn't do too well on that one. I wasn't feeling too great, but behind the white caravan over that direction is where I'll be going tomorrow. It's more direct route, so it should be a lot easier. Go back to Le Puy and stay there for the night. Wednesday 1st of August 2018. I'm at Montrac, I believe. Nice little railway. That is the valley of Chamonix, where I've come from. Let's see. That there is Argentière, and you've got shops there and a campsite. That's where I stayed, which is Montroc, which just has a campsite and is closer to where I'm going. As you can see, there's a lift up. And it's looking like a good day. Wednesday, 1st of August 2018. And that is the valley in which there is Chamonix. I've come up from there, from Montroc. Quite an easy way up. This is Refuge Balmy, and I'm going to be heading off down to Le Puy, just below Trient, in this direction. If this looks familiar to some of you, it's because I've already done this before on the Tour de Mont Blanc, except I came up slightly long-winded way and I didn't have a great day that day. And down that valley there is Trient, and that's where I'll be going a bit later on. Well, I've reached Le Beauty. As you can see, the heavens have opened. Nothing like a good downpour every now and then. Absolutely chucking it down. Lord knows how long this is going to last. What I'm more interested in is a dry patch. You want to avoid anything that's got puddles. And I think I saw one over there in a bit of a slant. But I think I might wait a while before actually going there. Anyway, all interesting times. Right. And here we can see a little pup that's got caught in the downpour, and as you can see, he's shivering from all the cold. But thankfully Mummy has got a towel around him. Oh, look, he's so cute. Hey?
C'est à Saint-Bernard.
It's Thursday, 2nd of August 2018. That's the glacier you can see from Le Beauty / Triant. And just down that direction, lower down, is Le Beauty. Yesterday I was talking to someone at Le Beauty and saying how it would be nice to get a close view of the glacier. Well, my dream came true. The haute route actually goes next to it. I've also found here the ropiest part of the route so far in the haute route, if you pardon the pun. I don't know if this is where the avalanche happened. But that is awesome. Well, it's Thursday, 2nd of August 2018. I'm at the high pass, which is 2,665 meters. The last part involved doing a little scramble just up here, nothing too drastic. So I'll put my sticks away for that. And as you can see, the views are amazing. And no thunderstorm like last night. As you can see, on this side it's a steep path as opposed to a scramble, which is just a minor one on the other side. So yeah, so the other side I came from Le Beauty, and that was the high point, and I'm heading off down towards Chamonix. And you heard me right, going down, which is a lot easier than going up. Right. Now I'm at Chamonix, but at the campsite which is just outside of town, not directly in it. This is a lovely little stream. This is the campsite I'm staying at. My tent is pitched somewhere over there. And like the true freshie that I am, I've just washed some of my gear, my underwear and socks and shirt, because I was fed up with having to wait. We haven't got as much in terms of facilities around here. We haven't got enough sinks. So I thought instead of waiting around, just go to the bloody river and wash all my gear. And what a good job it's done as well. Well, I'm just resting in my tent. After washing my clothes, I got my phone and stuff and went to the dining area, which is where the woman who runs this place told me to go where there would be Wi-Fi. So I took my bottle with me and down there, tried to log in. It wasn't really happening with the Wi-Fi, not really working. She came along at one point and then obviously wasn't happy that I wasn't spending money there. Then I got one of our staff members to come over and ask me if I wanted a drink. I said no, thank you very much, but came here for the Wi-Fi and it's not working. She's, oh sorry, it's not working too well. And then I looked at the woman who initially signed me in and kind of runs the place, and she didn't seem particularly happy with me there, so I just left. So as a campsite, it's not really too great. I mean, the pitching up space is fine, but they've only got one toilet and one urinal for the gents, a few showers. They've got kind of a wash area which has just got 4 taps in it, but unfortunately that's not enough, not for when people all turn up. So as a campsite, I would definitely avoid this one unless you had to come here. The problem is in Chamonix is a bit limited in what you've got. The one to go to is the one which is at the north end of the lake, but that actually will get filled up quite quickly, so you'd probably end up being shunted over to this one. But this one just seems to be concerned with getting your money, and if you're not ordering food and drink and breakfast and whatever you, and evening meals, they're not particularly keen on you. I don't know why they've actually got camping then. Anyway, so this place is called Relais de Apet. Don't know if we can see here. Yeah, there you go. So avoid this place as a campsite if you can. It's not the best. Friday 3rd of August 2018 is a rest day. I'm halfway to La Foule from Chamonix. Reason being, they got good Wi-Fi, so I'm going to be able to upload a YouTube video. It's the only reason I'm going there. It's not part of the haute route. So I'm getting a bus there and I'm getting the bus back in the morning. This is halfway point. There's a little railway station, as you can see, and bus station and shop. There's like a supermarket type shop just around there. And the amazing thing is, I went round to the shop, left my bag just over there. No one freaked out, nothing happened. Not quite the same in the UK or other places. Now here I'm showing you the ingredients for my handsome sandwich. First you need a good size loaf of bread, hence it being handsome. It's not a normal sandwich obviously. 1 large tomato chopped up, you got some meat, onion and a whole tub of garlic and herb cheese, and this all put together, washed down with some lovely I've got here apple juice. Makes a lovely delicious fitting meal. Well, it's Sunday 5th of August 2018. I'm at La Foule. The reason why I was here in the first place was because of the Wi-Fi. and uploading the Tour de Mont Blanc video. As you can see, the weather is very different to last time when I was here. It's sunshine. You can see the mountains. They look beautiful. This block here is kind of like eating area, and you can charge up your phones and stuff. All this area roughly around here, you see some tents as well. That's where the Tour de Mont Blanc crew usually come along. And just behind that there, you've got the wash facilities. And the reason why I stayed a couple of days was because I wanted to leave when the shops would be open, when I'm doing the haute route. So I'll be off tomorrow morning then, back to Chamonix. This is the center of La Fouille. You can see the lifts. And here you have the hub. You have an outdoor shop with a little supermarket next to it. Kind of like a restaurant area above. Great views of mountains when it's not clouded over, of course. And it's the last time I'll see this, because I'll be heading off in a linear direction tomorrow. So it's still at La Fouille campsite, still on Sunday 5th of August. Thought I'd just show you. This is what it looks like at about 7:30. As you can see, all the Tour de Mont Blanc crew have arrived. So what was empty is now full. And there's still probably a couple more arriving. Everyone here is doing Tour de Mont Blanc there. Thought I'd just show you out of interest. Looks like an air vent for something. Monday 6th of July 2018. I've come from up around there, and that's Champax or Champay. So I got the bus here this morning, and now I'm carrying on with the haute route, and I'm heading off in that direction. This basin has both a tap and a dryer. That's the direction I've come from. And I'm going up in that direction, and this is La Chapelle. This is La Chapelle. Well, it's Monday, 6th of August 2018. I've pitched up. I came across someone who was sitting over here. He said he'd spoken to someone. There's some toilets. And they said that we could actually pitch up there for the night. I think it was someone from the church. So we got water, toilet, camping facility. Here he is. His name is Kim. He's from South Korea. And between us, I reckon we'll probably get the military onto us with helicopters, for crying out loud. Now, as you can see, the reason why I pitched up earlier was because it was raining. There was a bit of thunder as well, and I explained that better off pitching up now rather than trying to wait until later on and we get soaking wet. So, an interesting day. It's Tuesday, 7th of August 2018. And as you can see, the clouds are below me. This is something I've always wanted to see and experience. So the skies are above are clear. And the clouds that are below me. Quite amazing and really beautiful. Tuesday, 7th of August 2018. I'm at Glamben. Last night it was raining, not particularly heavily, but it was raining for a while. Now it's looking nice and sunny again. Staying next to that church with the toilet and wash basin was a godsend, pardon the pun. Now, I've always associated this yellow diamond with black border with Tour de Mont Blanc, but I've seen it all along the way, so I'm assuming this isn't specifically for Tour de Mont Blanc. It's some Swiss sign for a path or a big path, and that might explain why in Tour de Mont Blanc you've got new signs. So on signposts you've got it in green as opposed to yellow. But in my mind, I've always associated the yellow diamond with a black outline as Tour de Mont Blanc. Obviously, it's not. You live and learn. That is Verbier. Just looks stunning. And I came walking roughly that direction yesterday. But this just looks amazing. As I've been walking through much of the higher path here, you can see that there is a stream right next to the path that you're walking on. This has obviously been a deliberate feature. It means that lots of consideration has gone into the fact that they know that lots of people are going to come here, they'll be wanting water, and they can take it at any point. That is very, very impressive. This is the view from Montfont. Views are good, but I prefer the earlier views looking down on Verbier. I've come up to a lake. To give you perspective, the refuge is well out of view down in that direction. Lots of people come here to look at the lake, but unfortunately, as you can see, it's surrounded by a slag heap, which means that the water just picks up all the grit, and it's kind of dirty water. And right there is where some of the water is coming into it. Took me a while to find it. I could hear it, I couldn't see it. Obviously pitching up around here is not ideal, but just a minute away over there it's been well manicured and is flat, so I'll just pitch up there for the night. Tuesday 7th of August 2018. I've just put up my tent, and literally as I was finishing is just a little shower. There's one rumble of thunder, but it's nothing drastic. I don't think anything so far. So everything happening just in time. Just to relax now. Well, it's Wednesday 8th of August 2018. We'll be heading down there in a minute. Thought I'd just tell you that last night it had been raining. There had been lightning and thunderstorms. I thought that I'd wake up and all of this would be soaking wet, which it normally is, but it's completely dry. And I was worried about the rain coming in because obviously the ground isn't going to absorb all the water, especially if it rains a lot. This little pool was completely empty. You can see there was a reasonable amount of rain. And that's something I wasn't expecting. A dry tent in the morning. It's a beautiful view as well. Wednesday, 8th of August 2018. It's just gone 9 o'clock. From down that valley is where I originally came from. I came skirting along, came up and across, and I came down all the way here, went up to Montfort, then did a bit of wild camping over in that direction. Rained during the night. And then I've come up here, ready to go off around the corner. Here I am at Curtesh at 2,648 meters. Beautiful view of the valley there. Glacier just around the back there. Big lake or something down there. That's the direction I've come from. And I'm heading that way. As you can see, it's a lovely boulder field. Makes it a little bit more interesting. Well, Wednesday, 8th of August 2018. And I'm at the highest point I've ever reached so far in my trip, Col de Louvet at 2,921 meters. I'll be heading off somewhere there. And that's where I've come from. Let's take a closer look. Well, that's not a bad view. That's where I've just come from. Heading across there somewhere. I just crossed here, which is quite interesting. Obviously you don't want to fall in using my walking poles. Just makes it that bit more interesting. I could have just walked around it, obviously. Well, it's still Wednesday, 8th of August 2018. I'm at Col de Brafleury, which is at 2,987 meters. It's been one hell of a slog. The first half of the morning was fine, and then it just turned into the moon landscape. I have to deal with a little bit of snow, boulder fields plenty, up and down, and I think because of that and altitude and fatigue, it's turned this into much more of a mission. I'm heading down there somewhere, actually. I think that's the refuge, so I have to hide from it. The lunar landscape. So I've pitched up. The weather is definitely looking better. It was really cloudy. Very, very good. First I thought this was something to do with sheep, and then I realized it definitely wasn't. There's like a fire pit area there, and my tent just fits in perfectly. If you go along there and do a left, a little bit down, you'll find the refuge, which I'm keeping well away from. And further on, just past that snowfield on the other side somewhere, there was a little pool, and I took water from it to drink, and then I had a full wash. So I feel amazing now because I'm clean, got new fresh clothes on, and I've got drinking water for tonight and tomorrow morning. And the weather's looking so much better, and it's warmer as well. Today was a bit of a longer day. But it's in physically kind of like tiring and mentally as well, because when you're going through boulder fields, you have to keep your senses on alert. Plus, there's a little bit of altitude as well, just below 3,000 meters. So, let's see what tomorrow brings. Well, it's Thursday, 9th of August 2018. I've come down from somewhere there where you see that building. So actually I was well out of the way of this this refuge. Morning's looking great. I'll be heading off in that direction, I believe over there. There's the refuge. Little bit unwelcoming. I always buy coffee anyway. I was going to buy coffee and use a loo, but first I was told someone was cleaning and they said, oh, can you wait 5 minutes? And I went away, came back, and I was using it, and as I came out he said, can you consume something because it's not for the public. As you can see, we are in the middle of nowhere. What exactly do you do if you want to go for a poo? Do I just dig a hole and go for a crap? It's not really a welcoming place, this. What is this? Cabin de Fleury. And I must say the coffee tasted like instant coffee as opposed to the good quality stuff I've been used to. But anyway, it's life. Great view, lovely day. Well, I'm at Col des Roux at 2,804 meters. Just made me realize actually that yesterday when I was sleeping about 2,700 meters high, which is as high as some of the cols I've been at. So that's where I've come from, down there. And I'm heading off around there. So I'm going down the lake on the right side, then I'm going to veer at the end. I'm going to do a left and then go up and disappear. Absolutely stunning. Just goes to show you don't have to go up to the col of a mountain to enjoy views like this. Here I'm eating some peanuts and drinking some water and just relaxing. One thing I've noted, only very slightly, but from yesterday I'm feeling ever so slightly lightheaded. Not by much, just a tiny bit. What a great place to sit down for a bit. It started to rain just a touch. Completely clouded over. It's like I'm entering the moon. One of these, I think it's that one, is Mont Blanc de Chillon, I think, and that's the highest one. I'm going down to Les Dix, which is a refuge. I've been there 11 years ago when I was on a mountaineering course. Very bleak looking though, isn't it? Thursday 9th of September 2018. That's the direction I've come up from. It did rain. And then I stopped, thankfully. That is Les Dix. I was there 11 years ago doing a mountaineering course. I think that's Mont Blanc de Chillon or something like that. That's meant to be the highest point there. So,
hi everybody. No, you're not supposed to get your name. I'm Sue. Hi everybody.
right.
Start again.
Now this is the expat corner, as you can see. We'll start off with, what's your name?
Warren.
Warren.
But not expat.
Dave.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Alison.
Dave.
Dave.
Hi.
And I'm the ethnic minority token. And we are in the DSA, and these guys have been kindly enough to allow me to sit with them. And he's got a great atmosphere, lovely and warm. I've had a lovely shower outside as well.
You'll need to stop basically. Just scoot right down a bit.
Oh, slide down. All right. There you go.
YouTube is for the youth.
They can go.
Having fun, as you can see. Well, it's Friday 10th of August 2018. I've stayed at Les Dix hut. I came here, as I said, 11 years ago when I was doing the mountaineering course. We've got a hammock here. Let's see what else is there. You saw the clip of the helicopter. And that is just round here. So right next to the building. It is right here. And they've made a big improvement. They've got an outside shower here, which I did have yesterday. There's only one problem. It was raining. So trying to dry yourself off wasn't the greatest. Right, get going. And I'll show you inside. This is where you're supposed to leave all your hardware. You're not meant to take it up. Then you're meant to put hot slippers on. This is the eating area, and this is the main kind of like kitchen and reception. We go downstairs. This toilet area. This water is not for drinking. You pee in there. There we go, yeah. Telling you don't stand and piss. Right, that's for pissing and standing. That one, no flush. You just put your toilet paper straight down there, so it's okay. And today was a special treat. I wasn't meant to be here. I just thought I'd come by because it's one of the variant routes, and I thought, yeah, let's just do this one-off. It's a special treat, as it were. Though I'm not going to be here again, so you can pay by credit card or any other debit card, so that wasn't too bad. And there you go. You can see the glacier coming down, and I'm just going to go over it. I'm not going to be wearing crampons or anything. You can just walk over it. You'd only really need crampons and be roped up if it's covered with snow. But I'm not attached to anyone anyway. I'll be going across that way, I think, somewhere. Here you can see I'm right in the middle of the glacier. It's solid ice, and it's got rocks on it. It's quite slippy as well. Just crossed over a little bit more of a glacier. As you can see here, it's ice, and it's just got a rock all over it. So this is nothing more than a massive mound of ice. And I'm heading off just up there. There's some ladders and stuff. So that's originally where I started from. There's this hut. Came along down across a couple of the glaciers. Now we're in a lovely boulder field. And I'm gonna head up around there, go up, then just get over the edge. Here I am at the top. That looks very reminiscent of Nepal. Not that I've ever been there. Come up the ladders here. I'm not bother walking over there. Just can't see anything. And I'm heading down in roughly the bottom direction towards Arola. As you can see, it's a little bit misty today. Seems to be clearing up. Arola is just somewhere over that direction behind the trees. Mostly I'm leaving that behind. Looking rather gorgeous. Heading off down there towards Les Oudres, and then I'm veering off to the right. Beautiful view. Friday 10th of August 2018. As you can see, I'm having a feast. I've been treating myself all the time actually. I mean, look at this. I've been eating out of a can and a bottle of Coke. My goodness. Yes, I'm in Les Oudres. Obviously I found myself a nice little corner which is nice and shaded. You can sit down. Oh yes. There's some people there, they're getting water. I've got plenty of water. So I shall carry on enjoying my my delicious treat. This is Lesage. Just stunningly beautiful. This is the view from Lesage. That valley is where I came from and leads to Arola. Now I'm heading up somewhere up there. Friday 10th of August 2018, that's looking at Lesage. It's about 7:15. Sun's gone down. This place is just stunning. Earlier on I was just lying down with the sun on me, about there, and then I got up and I came up to about here. There's a bit more shade and just lie down for a bit, and it was so peaceful. And there was someone playing a trumpet, you could hear that, and it was just beautiful. There's a stream over there. I went and had a look. There's some houses and there's a road over there, and there's a path that people will use, and there's another stream over here, but it's not with heavy traffic though. What beautiful serenity. Saturday 11th of August 2018, I'm heading towards that direction. I think that looks so cool. You've got a hill and you've got properties dotted all over it. It looks so pretty. Down that way down is Lesage. Where you see this glacier, that's where I was coming down towards Arola. That point is Mont Blanc de Chillon, which was in front of Les 10 hut. So I've come a little way. Saturday 11th of August 2018, I'm at Col de... that's it. I have no idea how you pronounce that. That's at 2,868 meters. Lovely day. It was a bit cooler. Come up from down there.
Right, yeah.
So it's been quite nice. One big up. And then just going down there. I'm just going to pitch up there. So nice and easy now. Just going down. the lowest point of the saddle, which is there. Come down, but the views get better and better. That's the lake, well, the dam, which I'll be heading towards tomorrow. Fairly big car park there. And that's one monster size glacier. That's way bigger than on the Chamonix Valley. I don't know if I can make out where there are people on it. I just thought I'd show you. It's probably difficult to make out, but there is depressed grass here, kind of rectangular. There was another bit here as well, and here, which I could make out. Plus something different. Stone had been removed, so they obviously wanted a flat surface. And something was poking out, so they would have been here either yesterday or the day before, by the looks of it. I've pitched up here and it's looking good. It's Sunday 12th of August 2018. It's in the morning. I'm heading towards that direction. There we have that magnificent glacier. I've come down from up there. It's a bit difficult to see, I know. So I was camping somewhere higher up there, and then I came down. As you can see here, it looks like it's forming ice. In simple terms, it's cold. So you have got people here who pitched up, which is fine, because over there you got toilets. And you also got dumping facility if you got a camper van or a caravan. So they know people are going to be camping here and coming with their trailers. Just be mindful, it's going to be cold even in the middle of summer, so make sure you've got warm sleeping wear, and your camping mat and sleeping bag is warm. Well, it's Sunday 12th of August 2018. I'm at 2,850 meters. Don't ask me how you pronounce that. Beautiful day. They're doing works here, so that's why there's no one over there. Well, I've come up from there. We'll be heading down this direction towards Zeno. Tomorrow I'll be going up and across there somewhere. As you can see, it's impossible to get the entire view. And here we have telephone reception. It's a big tower, so this is Zeno, which is where I'm going to be stopping somewhere. Apparently there's a race on or something. And its finish is here. Monday 13th of August 2018, I've come from that direction, which is where Zeno is. I was across over there yesterday, so I'm at good height anyway. Whilst I pitched up yesterday, woman came by, started talking to her. And she offered me some bananas, which I thought was very nice. I took one. She did offer 3, but I said no, that'll be fine. Honestly, it's little things like that that makes a big difference. And they had the race on as well, which had pretty much finished. When I was getting up, there was the odd person coming by, but nothing much happening. What time is it? It's about 20 to 9 in the morning. So there will be others that would have set off, and they'll catch up in a bit. I bumped into a couple yesterday. They were umming and ahhing about whether to do a long day, and gave them one option. Well, look, you could just skip one of the last days, which are going along the valley anyway. I wanted to go to see the Matterhorn. And then this morning, they didn't camp with me, they just went slightly further ahead, and I bumped into them. They're getting ready. Looks fairly straightforward. I've just come down from there, that's for Kletter. As you can see, it's stopped raining. It's quite moody and atmospheric though. Heading towards Gruben in that direction. You can see sheep and a dog. That dog actually lives with the herd and it's there to protect it. They all become one, as it were. So it's best not to disturb the sheep or the dog. Monday 13th of August 2018. Started off nice this morning, then it went horribly pear-shaped. Cloudy, rain, cold wind, and then it kind of like went atmospheric. And now it's gone a bit more cloudy again. Gruben is down there. I've pitched up there. Be heading off that way in the morning. It's meant to be a farm road by the looks of it on the map, but there's no indication of that. I can't see anything. And I'm directly on it. As for the wildlife around here, seems to be okay. This is all quite old cow poo. However, this is very fresh indeed. So that might just be an escapee, because all the rest looks quite old. And I think I should be okay here. It's quite well sheltered. You've got this bank behind me and this in front, so it's reasonably well protected from wind and stuff. I just hope it doesn't downpour. I don't think it will. Well, it's Tuesday 14th of August 2018. It's been raining, maybe showering today. It doesn't look the best. Hopefully the clouds will keep thinning out and it won't be so bad. We'll see how it goes anyway. But I thought rather than stay up on the hill, I might as well just move on. I'm heading off in that direction. I've come across this sign a fair amount. The white stripe with the red stripe and then white again. It's not a GR. I don't know what it is. I think it's just another major path. I've seen it in the same lines as I've seen the yellow diamond with the black outline. So I'm assuming this is a similar kind of thing. It's Tuesday 14th of August 2018. August Port Pass, 2,894 meters I think. The cloud cleared up a bit and now it's come back again. Hopefully it's all generally downhill from now. As you can see, I've got new friends now. I don't know what and why they're licking, but they're licking me, they're licking the sticks. They're not afraid either. But that's something I wasn't expecting. Here we look. Here we are. I'm not even giving it anything to eat. Looking down there is St. Nicholas, and going along the valley there, at the end you're going to find Zermatt. Over in that direction is St. Nicholas, which I'm leaving behind. I'm walking along the valley to Zermatt. St. Nicholas didn't prove to be too fruitful, I'm afraid. Tourist information was shut. I went across from where it was located, this buffet place. Woman there didn't know anything about any of the shops, where they were, and wasn't really going to let me use the toilet, and couldn't tell me where else to go. Anyway, off I go to Zermatt. So I've taken a slight detour. Basically what happened was, as I was going along, a couple of guys who had seen past me came back and said, oh, you can't go across, it's physically impossible. So I thought, okay then, I'll go across to the other side of the valley and then take it from there. And then as I was heading towards the bridge, I found a little park. Guess what, they had a toilet. I could have actually stayed there for the night, but I want to actually move on. And then as I'm going along, I suddenly realise there's two places I'll be coming across which have got campsites. Miranda and Tashk or something like that. So if I don't make it to Zermatt, I can stay at one of those places. Obviously I want to get to the other side of the valley where there isn't so much traffic. This is a lot more civilized. Come across to the other side of the valley. I think I'll just stay on this side most of the time, and I think you go across to the other side a little bit. As you can see, our little friend, diamond yellow with a black outline, showing this is some kind of a major path. Their parks around here are amazing. They've got running water. I just went past one now in the middle of nowhere, and had everything. Well, apart from a toilet. Even had a barbecue area. Well, it's Wednesday 15th of August 2018. I'm in a park, Swiss park, so they have running water, bin, tables, barbecue area and a toilet block over there which I just used. It is very well organized. And the reason why I'm not in Zermatt, I'm in Tashk, or I'm just actually passing through, is because yesterday I decided to stay in a place and just wild camp. The reason for that was I was tired. I thought there's no point pushing through, I can just relax, stay there and then come tomorrow, which is today, and just make my way over to Zermatt. So here we are, 9:10, and I should have a relatively straightforward walk over to Zermatt and then complete the Chamonix to Zermatt haute route. Wednesday 15th of August 2018. This is Zermatt. And just poking up there is the mighty Matterhorn. So I'm at the campsite in Zermatt. As you can see, I'm doing domestic stuff. It's late afternoon, and guess who's turned up as well? Who's there? That guy, he came from South Korea, who suddenly just disappeared one day. He's completed the whole route as well. And just as I suspected, what happened was I told him he didn't have enough food, so he just went into the hut, didn't bother telling me, just stayed there, and then after that we never saw each other again until now. Anyway, we're both feeling good now. We finished.